Welcome into episode 4, season 2 of Coming In Hot. This is Hunter Morgan, your host, wearing his Chargers LaDainian Tomlinson baby blue jersey because this jersey is fucking mint. I love this jersey. And if you don't know LaDainian Tomlinson, get on board and watch his highlights. That dude was an absolute freak when it comes to the running back room. Now, I'm wearing this jersey today because we are talking a lot of AFC West news. And we're starting off with the best of the worst. And the worst is that the Las Vegas Raiders cut former first-round pick Alex Leatherwood, offensive tackle from the University of Alabama, which is quite possibly one of the best offensive lines in all of college football. And he joins one of the worst units in the Raiders and turns around and can't even play for them. Not only does he not play, he's so bad they try him at guard, and he's so bad at guard, they really just put him on the third string. Bringing in a whole new regime, Jon Gruden out, Mike Mayock out, bring in Josh McDaniels, bring in Dave Ziegler. And they said, listen, the previous regime was a bag of donkey dicks. He can fucking go. So you know what, Alex Leatherwood, former first-round pick, see ya. Cut his ass. They said, you can get the fuck out of town. And what happens when the worst offensive line team, can you take a guess at what team that is? Take a guess at what team that is. The Chicago fucking Bears pick up Alex Leatherwood. So they have the worst offensive line in football. And it's possible, very possible, that they have now gotten worse. Worse. The worst offensive line in football has got added talent and gotten worse. Chicago sucks. Justin Fields is fucked. His whole career might be fucked. Joey Harrington. Who's Joey Harrington? Exactly. Joey Harrington was a third overall pick from the University of Oregon for the Detroit Lions, who had absolutely zero offensive line. And what happened to Joey Harrington? He got wrecked. Game in and game out. What is Justin Fields going to do? The lucky thing for Justin Fields is that he has the ability to get out of the pocket and move. Joey Harrington did not have the ability because he was a fucking statue, and his offensive line was god awful. Unfortunately for Justin Fields, his offensive line is worse. And it got worse today by adding talent. Dave Ziegler, Josh McDaniels said, I don't give a shit. Jon Gruden, Mike Mayock of ESPN fame, I am the draft king, was fucking garbage at picking talent. Now get it, I get it. Jon Gruden likely ran that team. I said that when he got the 10-year deal. Jon Gruden was the guy. He did everything. We all know that. Either way, at the end of the day, Mike Mayock was awful. They could not pick talent to save their lives. They picked their sure-end talents, which ended up being sure-end dog shit. And most of the first-round picks that they picked in their regime are not on the team anymore. Some for reasons other than football talent, unfortunately. All right. Again, lots of AFC West news today. Let's just burn through that stuff right now. Speaking of Jon Gruden, looking to get another shot in the NFL, considering that the only guy that really bought into him was Mark Davis, and he fucked that up by sending some really, really, really racist fucking emails over 10 years ago, which again, I'm going to get, not to get off this little subject real quick, but fuck you, Dan Snyder. Fuck you. You are a piece of shit. You have to sell the fucking team. Anyway, you investigate Dan Snyder, Jon Gruden gets fired. Still don't understand that dynamic. Makes no fucking sense. And I talked about that all fucking early in the spring. The whole time, my last episode before I took my massively long break, said that Dan Snyder, human scumbag because he's a piece of fucking shit. And on top of that, he also hid ticket sales so that the opposing visiting teams didn't get the right percentage of ticket sales because he's a fucking piece of human garbage. Fuck you, Dan Snyder. NFL, hold his ass accountable. Release the fucking emails. Release the fucking emails, man. Fuck you. Piece of shit. Jon Gruden wants to get another shot. Highly unlikely as that's going to happen. Maybe somebody finds it in their heart to believe that he's sorry for what he said and what he did. I honestly don't know. Quite honestly, I don't. I really like Jon Gruden as a head coach, but that doesn't excuse what he did. You being despicable and racist does not make you fit to represent a team in the fashion or business in any sense or form or fashion. there's multiple, situations in which that has happened as well, where something happens, something they say, oh, well, I regret it. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it. Okay, well, you didn't mean it, but you did it. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's there. However, his email should have never been released. And because they were released, and the Schefter emails were released, where the fuck are Daniel Snyder's emails? Where are his fucking emails from the human scumbag that you fucking investigated is the only person whose emails didn't get released? Fuck that shit. Fuck that and fuck him. Oh my God. Sorry. Kind of. Not really. I'm not really sorry. All right. Darren Waller hires new agents amid his contract negotiations. He's trying to get motherfucking paid. And I absolutely get that. Now, honestly, trade him to Green Bay. Please, for the love of God, trade him to Green Bay. Let him and Aaron Rodgers go to work. We'd do some damn things. Should have been traded in the Devontae Adams deal, but he couldn't have been. Bullshit. I wish that was the case. All right. Let's see what else we got here. All right. LA Chargers add Sony Michel. Isaiah Spiller's hurt. Austin Eckler's there. Stable of backs. I mean, Michel, attack him on the back end is what it is. No big deal. All right, let's get to the biggest news of the day, really. And that is Denver quarterback Russell Wilson signs a 5-year, $245 million extension. Holy shit. This had to happen. No doubt in my mind. This had to happen. Because there's no way in my mind you trade for Russell Wilson and you don't give him an extension. Because if his contract runs out in 2 years, then you don't pay the man. What are you doing? Why even trade for him if you're not going to give him an extension? Doesn't make any sense. It's completely idiotic and doesn't make any sense to me. So anyway, they did exactly what they needed to do. They tie him essentially to Nathaniel Hackett for the next 5 years. Best thing they could possibly do. Russell Wilson likely will be a boon if he's, he's very, very talented. He's very good. He's not quite, in my opinion, on Aaron Rodgers' level as far as a quarterback passer, but the dude is a supremely talented quarterback. He is absolutely incredible. He is one of the best in the game for sure. For a third-round pick from Wisconsin, dude is a freaking genius. And Nathaniel Hackett knows how to put people in place to make plays. He will do that with Russell Wilson. KJ Hamler, Cortland Sutton. I know Tim Patrick's out. Jerry Jeudy. Lots of young talent on that offense. They did lose Noah Fant, but that's okay. They have other talent. Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon. They have so much talent on that offensive side of the ball that Russell Wilson should be able to move that ball at will. They have a very talented defense, one of the tops in football. Maybe not the top in football, maybe top 10, maybe not top 5, but they are a very great defense as well. So Russell Wilson literally could be the piece that puts them over the edge in especially the AFC West. Now, we talked about value and betting the other day. The AFC West, picking them to win the division is a very, 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 could be a very value pick. But the AFC West added a lot of talent. Some lost talent like Kansas City. Some added major talent like the Chargers, adding Khalil Mack and locking up Derwin James. And they added someone else whose name I cannot think of. J.C. Jackson as well. Denver added, Russell Wilson. A lot of great things going on for the AFC West. AFC West is going to be one hell of a division to try to get out of. All right, so with that, Denver, big news. Russell Wilson locked up 5 years, $245 million. Not quite the highest paid in football, still under Aaron Rodgers in value. But well-deserved. Well-deserved for him. All right, Houston cuts Marlon Mack. Basically leads the way for Dameon Pierce to get running back one snaps with Rex Burkhardt. Let's be honest, Rex Burkhardt is not a running back. He is, but he's not. He's more of a fullback. He's a third down back. Let's just call a spade a spade. Dameon Pierce likely to be running back 1B for now, but probably A by the end of the season. Week 2. Packers kicker Mason Crosby off the PUP list. A clear start for week 1. Green Bay signs special teamers Rudy Ford from Jacksonville. Cut Micah Abernathy, the guy from the USFL. We'll see. It's jury's out. I don't know if it's not really noteworthy to me, to be honest. Special teamer though, anything to make our special teams better. Special teams was really bad last year. Cost them some supreme games. Like the fucking championship game. It's fine. No big deal. All right. Or not the championship game. divisional round. Chicago questioning the fit of Montgomery in the new offense. So your best, okay. So one of your best players on offense. You're questioning whether he fits in with your new offense. I have no words for Chicago. Fucking moving on. 49ers waived Trey Sermon, 21 third-round pick. He was picked up by Philadelphia. Stacking talent on that offense could be very interesting. Trey Sermon could be a dark horse to be decent. But he's in a line of running backs now. Baltimore signs Kenyon Drake. They need a back. They need bodies, really. Philadelphia, speaking of Philadelphia, trades Jalen Reagor to the Vikings. Former first-round pick from 2020. Picked one pick before Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. Vikings fans rejoice. Justin Jefferson coming to the Minnesota Vikings. Fuck Jalen Reagor. He sucks. I'm glad they took him. Jalen Reagor. Oh, Jalen Reagor's a Minnesota Viking. Woo! Jalen Reagor's a Viking with Justin Jefferson. Jalen Reagor's not been very good, let's be honest. But, and I will throw in a massive, big, fat-ass but, caveat, Jalen Hurts has not been that good. People say that Jalen Hurts has been good. I disagree. I fucking wholeheartedly disagree. Jalen Hurts can run and Jalen Hurts can pass. I won't deny that. However, Jalen Hurts is not a prolific passer. Kirk Cousins, who I fucking hate with every fiber of my being, especially as a Packers fan, fucking hate Kirk Cousins. You like that? You like that? Fuck you, Kirk Cousins. But Kirk Cousins is a better passer, in my opinion, than Jalen Hurts. So Jalen Hurts did improve his wide receiver room with A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, losing Jalen Reagor. However, Devontae Smith was a good receiver last year. A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts have not seemed to connect in the preseason, which makes me hold steady on Philadelphia being a high-end pick to win the division. But do your thing. Whatever. It is what it is. Not sold. Jalen Reagor could do very good things in Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, KJ Osborne, and Jalen Reagor. That's a 4 wide receiver set that's pretty good. That could be pretty good. We'll see how Jalen Reagor fits. Until then, I'll hold steady on my dirty opinions on him being shitty, because I don't really think he's shitty. I think his quarterback situation fucked him. Tennessee Pro Bowl offensive linebacker. What the fuck? Outside linebacker Harold Landry tears his ACL, out for this season. That's a big deal. That is a massively big fucking deal for Tennessee. And that's a problem. That sucks. He was one of their primary guys on the defensive side of the ball that got pressure, and that's going to take some time to get over. Texans sign O.J. Howard, tight end, cut by the Bills. Tennessee gives Derrick Henry a $2 million raise, making him the highest paid running back in football, to $14 million. Not shocking in any way, shape, or form. Kellen Mond, claimed by the Browns. Sean Mannion signs with Seattle's practice squad. Tre'Davious White to the PUP list, out for the first 4 weeks. Brian Robinson to the NFI, got shot in the knee. Glad to see he's back. If he can get on the field this year, would like to see him play, but not holding my breath on that, to be perfectly honest. Dallas hosts longtime Philadelphia Eagle, Jason Peters. In the midst of losing Tyron Smith, I understand that. Giants cut Blake Martinez. And we'll finish this off here with New Orleans Saints safety Marcus May was arrested in a road rage incident. Bro, you just got to town. What the fuck are you doing? Ain't even had time to piss you off yet, and you already pissed off. Who are you fighting in the damn streets anyway over a fucking road rage incident? Get the fuck out of here. Come on now. I hope Tyrann Mathieu smacks you in practice for that dumbass shit. I'll be fucking boom right in the face. Sit down, dude. What are you doing? You're an NFL safety. Just got fucking paid by the Saints in New Orleans. What are you doing, my man? Marcus May arrested in a road rage incident. Hopefully, shit gets solved pretty quickly. What's going to happen, I don't know. We'll see. Jury's out on that. Still jury's out on Alvin Kamara, for beating the shit out of a dude in Las Vegas last year, but it's been almost a year and there ain't nothing. No suspension, no court case been pushed back. Who knows? Who knows? He'll likely be suspended eventually. But on that note, guys, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Monday next week, I'll be back. Later in the week, probably Thursday morning, I think. Thursday morning, I'll do my picks because we got Thursday night football next week. Bills and Rams, Thursday night. On that note, guys, we'll see y'all next week.